fam, Aaliyah here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video where you will be watching me slay, honey. Okay, do you see how laid she is? You will be watching me slay this wig from start to finish. I show you a little bit of everything I did to achieve this very sleek, this very bone straight, this very flat and laid wig. This hair is by Nadula hair. I am working with them again, of course. This is their Indian hair. I have in 28 inches, baby. Okay, so this is how long the hair is. It touches to actually my waist. Like, she's long. She doesn't even fit in the camera viewfinder. Yes. So I learned some tips and tricks on how to get wigs to lay flat because my wigs always look bulky. So I tried a new little trick, a new little hack. So you guys will see that in this video. Yes, I live for Indian hair. Indian hair is so good. It's so smooth. It's so soft. I have in about 4 bundles, almost 4 bundles. I almost used all of the 4 bundles. This wig fits perfectly. Like, I don't know what I did because my last wig was so snug. It gave me an extreme headache, but this wig fits perfectly and they're both the same size dome cap. Anyways, thank the Lord that it fits. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is the flattest I've ever laid a wig and it looks so good. Okay, you know what? Let me dust my shoulders off right quick because I get got for, okay? People be coming for me for my wigs, okay? They be coming for me. I finally made a bomb ass wig, y'all. You know what? You can't clock me. So without further congé, if you are interested in seeing this start to finish wig slayage, then stay tuned, keep on watching, and I hope you enjoy this video. Alright, this video is in partnership with Nadula hair. Of course, they come with a complimentary pair of lashes. This is what the hair comes packaged into. Very standard. It's in a plastic bag with a rubber band around the wefting. It is Indian hair. The label's on the back to ensure you get Indian hair. I got 4 bundles of 28 inches. This hair is so nice. I love Indian hair. Don't mind the bruises on my arms. In the previous video I said I went camping, and I don't know what happened, okay? Don't be concerned about me. It's okay. I got a 20-inch closure that I will bleach the knots of. So we're gonna need a dome cap. This is not the size I usually use, but I'll get to that in a minute. A hot glue gun. Okay, we're gonna need some heat protectant. This is by Dove. I'll link it down below. And a hot comb. I'm also gonna use a flat iron. I just didn't realize it till later. An X-Acto knife, some scissors. We will also need some weaving thread and a C-needle because we will be sewing down the closure. So first I'm just going to put the dome cap on the wig head. The reason why I don't have the size I usually have is because Amazon was not going to ship it in time, okay? So I just had to go to the beauty supply store and get a smaller size, but luckily she fit, girl. So now I'm just going to take some T-pins and pin the closure in place before I begin sewing. I like it to be very tight, very taut, so the sewing process is very easy and there are no lumps in the closure. So this is just a classic, okay, sewing method. I don't know what it's called, okay? I am not a sewer girl. I just do what works. So I'm just going to sew it through the mesh. Don't go through the elastic band at all. Keep it on the very top portion of the mesh. And I'm just going to sew the closure to the dome cap. It's honestly super simple. If you can kind of get what I'm doing, all I'm doing is, well, of course, put the thread on the needle, tie the knot, okay, and then just put the needle through the closure as well as through the mesh, not the elastic band, just the mesh. Pull it through and just work your way up, all up around the closure. Okay, so while you're watching me do this, since the dome cap was smaller than usual, I'm really pulling it tight and stretching it onto my canvas wig head so I can ensure it doesn't give me a headache. And honestly, it actually worked. Okay, it actually worked. So I'm just really stretching her. But anyways, just watch me sew. I'm just gonna show me you. Girl, what am I saying? I'm just gonna show the process of just this one side of the closure, not the whole closure, girl. And this is the completed sewn down closure. Now, remember to do the step, okay? Take the doggone dome cap off, okay? Lay down your foil, okay? Sometimes I be forgetting this step and I go to glue down my tracks and I forgot to lay down foil, okay? It's a horrible process. Anyways, make sure you're on the matter side of foil. So if you use aluminum foil, there's like a shinier side and a matter side. Use the matte side because the hot glue will not stick to the matte side. And I'm just putting that down and really stretching out my dome cap since it is smaller. Next, we're going to take an X-Acto knife, and this is key, you guys, to having your wig lay flat. Okay, well, first be careful because this was a fresh X-Acto knife and I done cut my finger, okay, and it hurts. Okay, anyways, be very careful with this. You do not want to sloppily cut the tracks, okay? You want to split the tracks right down the middle where like the thread meets, okay? So work very slowly. Do not work fast because you do not want to rip the tracks at all. And granted, this process does cause shedding, okay? It compromises the integrity of the tract, of the wefting, so you will have shedding when you do this method. But since we're using a hot glue gun, it will seal the wefts, okay? So you won't have that much shedding, but this will cause shedding. Just know that. But it is very key to having your wigs lay flat. So this is what a split, well, we're almost done, girl. This is what a split track looks like. Just pull it apart and it looks very thin. It looks very frail, but don't worry. Once you stack the tracks on top of each other, it'll look very thick. So now I'm just taking the hot glue gun and I'm working around the dome cap. I start at the elastic band. I start way at the bottom of the dome cap because I like a full look at the back of my neck. If I start above the elastic band, it'll look like I have a gap on the back of my neck. Have you guys ever seen that look? Anyways, that's why I like to start very at the bottom of the elastic band, and I just work my way around from one side of the closure to the other side of the closure. Very simple and easy. Anyone could do this. I love the hot glue gun method because it just goes by fast. You can make your wig so quick because ain't nobody, okay, especially me, I get sent so much hair. I don't have time to sew wigs, okay? So I need the quickest method, and the hot glue gun is the quickest method. So after I finish off that first track, I just cut it and start back fresh. So this is basically all I'm doing. I don't cut the tracks. I don't measure out the tracks and then cut it. I just go around the dome cap and then cut it when I get to the very end. It's a quicker process for me, okay? Because measuring takes time, and then cutting it takes time, and then gluing it takes time. I might as well just lay down the track and then cut it at the end. Just very easier and very quicker for me. So I'm just going to show you guys how I'm gluing down one track, which was split into two, because, you know, I'm not showing you guys how I make my entire wigs, but honestly, basically, this is how I make my wigs. And I like to lay them right on top of each other, like very, very close, because I want my wigs to be thick. I don't want any gaps in my wigs. The only time I will start to space them apart is when I get to the very last bundle, but all three of the bundles that I use are very close together. But when I get to the last bundle, that's when you want to start spacing it apart. The last bundle, girl, because you want your wigs to be thick, you know, at the bottom, at the back, okay? You don't want a thin wig at the back of your neck, if you get what I'm saying. And laying down the first track allows me to lay down the other tracks very straight and very neat. I like my wigs to be neat, or at least the tracks laid neatly, because it just makes me feel good. It makes me feel organized, okay? It makes me feel like I have my life together. And you guys know how I feel about Nadula hair, okay? Well, if you don't and you're new to my channel, you're new to my videos, Nadula's Indian hair is amazing. And you guys, I did not co-wash these bundles at all. I really think that's where I'm going wrong. I think that's where my mistake is and why my hair looks a little stiff or it looks a little heavy. So I did not co-wash these at all. These are fresh out the pack. All right, okay, the wig is done. She is finished. Now it's time to slay her, lay her, and make her look good. Okay, so next I'm just going to take the wig off of the canvas head and pull out the foil. It pulls out so easily, there's no mess. Listen, clean. Okay, next I'm going to cut out that excess dome cap where the closure is, and there we have a cut off dome cap, closure showing. Next I'm just going to part my hair down the middle and put some foam in so that part like doesn't shift, doesn't move, and hair doesn't flip over and mess up the part. And I'm just going to comb it in place, and now we're going to start styling. So I'm taking this Dove heat protectant. I didn't know what heat protectant to get, but this was only $5 and it was within my budget, so I just decided to grab it. So first I spray that, then I take a hot comb, pull it through the hair, and I was very disappointed in this hot comb. Like, this hot comb was really only useful for making the hair lay flat. It doesn't straighten hair well at all. So I had to go back in with a flat iron over top of the hot comb method so I can get the hair super sleek. And this is a pretty in a minute flat iron. It is from my sister's cosmetology kit, so I'm not sure if it's up for sale for regular people. Okay, so that's all I'm doing. And actually this Dove heat protectant was really good. It did not leave a residue at all. It was like a heat protectant with no greasy residue. Like, it didn't leave the hair weighed down. It was actually really good, and it left the hair really soft, and it had like a healthy shine to it. So I really like this heat protectant, but I do want to try more. Comment below what your favorite heat protectant flat iron spray is, because I want like one that makes hair super sleek and super shiny without like weight. Anyways, that's just what I'm doing. The hot comb sucks like Andy's. Like, I was really excited to get this hot comb, but like, it's not even that good. Like, it's really only good to lay the hair flat, because the hot comb can get into the roots of the wefting to make the hair lay flat. So that's what this was super useful for, because flat irons can't really do that job because they leave like a crimp mark, which I hate. So the hot comb came in handy for this. But this is all I'm doing. I wanted this hair to be super sleek, super straight, super shiny, with a lot of body and wave. So just watch me flat iron and hot comb it. And when I get to where the closure is, I'm really pressing that hot comb onto the lace so the hair lays extremely flat. So I'm really going into the roots of the closure so that hair lays, honey. Okay, and now we're at the last piece. Yes, so I'm really working to lay everything flat with the hot comb so the hair is super flat to my head, super laid, super slayed, honey. And we accomplished it. Like, I'm so happy I finally accomplished a good wig. And now I'm just going back and ensuring everything is laying flat at the top of the head, so we have a super sleek wig. And this is what the hair is looking like. It has just a very healthy sheen. Like, it looks like a natural hair, like someone's hair from their head. Well, I mean, it is, but you get what I'm saying. So now the whole wig is straight and sleek, and I'm just going to take very, 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 very little of this hair serum, okay? Literally like a pin drop amount, because it'll weigh the hair down if you put too much. I just want to make the hair I wanted the hair to have an extra luster to it, an extra sheen, like a mirror-like sheen. So I'm putting very little, and also this tamed some of the flyaways that were on this wig, and I just wanted to put it throughout the hair just for it to have a healthy sheen. And look, you see that sheen? It just looks so good and healthy. So good. I really slayed this wig. Tell me I didn't, okay? Tell me I didn't, girl. And this completes the video of me slaying this wig from start to finish. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up to let me know that you enjoyed this video. Girl, I worked hard on this wig. And before I close out this video, I do want to go ahead and give a post notification shout out to Mercedes Noel. Thank you so much, Mercedes, for having my post notifications on. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate your support, girl, being subscribed to my channel and commenting on my videos. If you would like an appreciation shout out in one of my videos, ensure you are subscribed to my channel. Become one of my home girls. Tap that bell to be notified of my future uploads, and hashtag notification gang or squad after your comment. And until next time, always remember to serve, honey. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.